Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we will be talking about some travel tips for those who want to visit the Haleakala National Park. If you are visiting Maui, the beautiful island of Hawaii, experiencing the Haleakala sunrise will be on the top of your Maui bucket list. With every trip we take, we always find ourselves asking, I wish I knew this, or how much better would it have been if we did that. So in this guide, I'm sharing some tips that will help you have an amazing experience while visiting the Haleakala sunrise in Maui, Hawaii. Oh, and if you're on the fence about seeing the sunrise, let me tell you, that is the best sunrise I've ever witnessed. Tip number 1, make reservation. The most important tip you need to know is that a reservation needs to be made for the Haleakala sunrise. It will cost you $1 per vehicle, not per person, and you can make the reservation 60 days in advance. Also, the name must match the driver license. They take these reservations very seriously. To get into the park is an additional $30 per private vehicle. The receipt is good up to 3 days if you would like to do anything else here, like the 7 sacred pools and hiking on the other side of Mount Haleakala, which I highly recommend. Tip number 2, when to arrive for sunrise. Now that you have your ticket, make sure you don't miss the sunrise. You want to get there around 5 a.m. By doing this, you will give yourself time to use the facilities and find a good spot to view and capture the Haleakala sunrise. Depending on where in Maui you are driving from, this can be 1 hour to 3 hours. Tip number 3, how to dress. Believe it or not, what you wear is going to determine how much you enjoy this sunrise, so please keep these tips in mind. You would think being on a tropical island would mean beach attire should be fine, right? Not here. You are at an elevation of over 10,000 feet, so it can go below 34 degrees Fahrenheit. I would recommend layering with a winter jacket and even gloves if you are setting up a tripod to take pictures. We brought the comforter from our hotel since I was unaware of the weather beforehand. I would also suggest bringing a second set of clothes to change into for the rest of your day. Tip number 4, get fuel. Once you start to go up the mountain, there are no gas stations in sight. We gassed up, got coffee and snacks for our way up. These snacks and drinks came in handy since there is nothing for purchase once you get there. I would even suggest a quick bathroom break too. Tip number 5, drive carefully. Once you start driving up the mountain, there are no more street lights and it is incredibly dark. There are quite a few twists and turns with no guardrails, so please be very careful driving up. Once you make it to the top of the mountain, there will be a short trail to follow for the best views. Again, it is a pitch black, so a flashlight is ideal. Don't forget to have your camera and phones charged to get stunning pictures. Last but not least, tips number 6, other adventures. Haleakala National Park is huge, so I suggest planning other tours and things to do after the sunrise. Popular activities include bike tours, visit the lavender farms, and hikes around the crater. There is also a lot to see that you missed on the dark drive up here. As you can imagine, the sun bleeding over the top of the volcano, surrounded by mist and clouds, is beautiful. What you may not know is that the colors of the sky before the sun even makes its appearance are gorgeous and somewhat heightened by the presence of clouds, so don't be disappointed if you see some cloud cover on the horizon. We were lucky enough to have 2 people singing in the sunrise, as is tradition for the native people of Maui. I couldn't see if they were park rangers, but their singing really added to the awe and hush that fell over the crowd as the sun began to rise. I wish that sunrise would have taken hours. It was such a beautiful experience to share with a crowd of people who seemed to be such as awe as we were by the experience. I've never been in such a large crowd who were once so silent without having something prolonged to listen to. The sunrise at Haleakala made us all fall silent. It was truly beautiful.